Today's Cowboys Report is powered by Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com, use promo code Cowboys, and you'll save 20% off all of their men's grooming products, and you'll get free shipping as well. On today's video, we are taking a look at some early training camp winners and losers. It is an off day today, so perfect timing. We'll begin with the Kool-Aid side of things, Aldon Smith. Now, as you guys know, I've preached some caution with Smith because he hasn't played football in years. But he's been working as a starter at defensive end opposite DeMarcus Lawrence so far in camp. Now, I do believe once Everson Griffen is more ramped up, he's not quite there, it'll take another few days, I think Griffen will work over Aldon Smith. But in terms of a good start for a player that we haven't seen play football since 2015, and even that year he was okay, not great, not bad, but not quite, prime Aldon Smith back when he was dominating for the 49ers. This is about as good of a start as you could have possibly hoped for. So from that perspective, so far so good for Aldon Smith. Now, of course, it is still early in training camp. If you want us to update this list and come back in, I don't know, maybe a weekish, somewhere in that time frame, I want you guys to like this video. That way, I can know who really wants some more training camp winners and losers. Let's go to the player I think has been the best player at camp so far. That is one DeMarcus Lawrence. Simply put, he is dominating guys right now. Yesterday, he had 3 sacks. Now, it's sacks in quotes because, well, you can't actually sack the guys. It's just that they give up or they continue to play or whatever. Plus some pressures. It's almost unfair for DeMarcus Lawrence. He's getting to go up against the backup right tackle a decent amount, but he's been getting reps against starters too. He has been the guy we thought the Cowboys were going to get back in 2017, 2018, and the guy the Cowboys got that year. I often preach caution. I am fully aboard, though, DeMarcus Lawrence having a bounce-back year. I'm putting the over-under at 10.5 sacks, and you know what? I think I'm going to take the over. But I am curious what you guys have to say. This will be the pinned comment on today's video, so get your votes in, especially if you get the ad break here on YouTube. O for over or U for under 10.5 sacks for Tank in 2020. Let's go to perhaps the most impressive undrafted free agent so far. That is Francis Bernard, who, according to the reports out of camp, actually leads the team in interceptions in camp so far with 2 of them. He's doing everything he can to make this roster. Now, he's an older player, but as you often see with older players, a little bit smarter, a little bit more advanced and developed. I was surprised he wasn't drafted. He could be this year's Luke Gifford, the undrafted free agent that many of you guys grow to like, and he makes the roster as one of those back-end linebackers. He might just find a way to beat out Justin March for that 6th linebacker spot this year. As mentioned, today's show, Manscaped is the presenting sponsor. Get the perfect package, which includes a nice little ball toner, ball deodorant, will help make you feel fresher down there. Perfect after you shave using the Lawnmower 3.0. Guys, no woman in your life wants to have a whole bunch of hair down there. It's just not attractive. It's gross. So get the Lawnmower 3.0. Get the most comfortable boxers that you will ever own. I'm actually wearing mine right now, fun fact. Head over to manscaped.com. You'll save 20% off with promo code Cowboys. That link's in the comments, and it's in the description as well. Some more winners here. CeeDee Lamb, who, look, he's been as billed so far in camp. With some players, especially early on in camp, you can tell quickly, oh no, this guy doesn't belong here, or oh yeah, this dude's legit. It's the latter for CeeDee Lamb. He's lived up to the expectations so far. Of course, it's just camp expectations. What matters is come game time. I have high hopes for CeeDee Lamb. I'm not saying he's going to be wide receiver 1 in week 1. I'm not saying he's even going to get 1,000 yards. But I think he is going to have some really impressive moments, and he's going to quickly become a true fan favorite for the Dallas Cowboys. He's going to be an awesome player for this organization. So who do you think has been a training camp winner so far? I'm not breaking down every name that I've seen mentioned in various camp reports, so feel free to shout out other people that you think have been good so far in training camp. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. The defensive backs in general have been getting their hands on the ball more, a very positive sign. I want to mention Anthony Brown. Has an interception, has a forced fumble, couple pass breakups as well. He is fighting for a spot in terms of being a starter for this Cowboys team. I think Awuzie is an outside starter. I think the Cowboys are going to try and make Diggs an outside starter. I think Anthony Brown is one of those top 3 corners. He's made some nice plays in camp. It's a very promising sign for a player the Cowboys just paid. Now, I know many of you want it to be Jourdan Lewis. I know, I'm Team Jourdan too. But the Cowboys paid Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is the one getting reps not just at nickel with the starters, but also on the outside. That hasn't really been happening so far for Jourdan Lewis. So get your votes in. AB for Anthony Brown, JL for Jourdan Lewis, who starts in that nickel role or even potentially the number 2 corner role if Diggs isn't prepared to go. I think it's going to be AB. Let's talk losers now because welcome to life, folks. There are winners and losers in life and in sports. Anthony Brown, a winner, not a good sign for Jourdan Lewis. Not many mentions of him in these camp reports, by the way. You guys know I am a Jourdan Lewis fan. Feel free to throw in #FreeJordan in the comments section. I consider Lewis and Brown to be very close in playmaking and in talent, in ability. Not playmaking, that's definitely Jourdan Lewis. But it comes down to which type of corner you want. Do you want the one who gets beat more but makes more plays? That's Jourdan Lewis. Or do you want the guy who doesn't get beat as much? That's Anthony Brown. I want to remind you, again, because I'm not going to let you guys forget, the Cowboys already paid one of them. It's close for me. I actually prefer Jourdan Lewis, but they paid Anthony Brown. If you're going to make Diggs a starter, that means the allegedly open competition, well, it always matters who you paid. That favors Anthony Brown, not a great sign for Jourdan Lewis. Another corner here actually on our loser side, Reggie Robinson, who hasn't made a whole lot of notes in the camp so far. The one he did give up, or did make a note of, was a bad one. He got beat badly by Ventel Bryant, who's like a special teams guy. Not great. Now, I'm not panicking on him. He is a rookie. I thought he was raw coming out of Tulsa. I kind of thought he was going to be a redshirt guy anyway. He's CB6 right now. I still think he makes the team, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a true redshirt year for a young player who does still need, I think, some more time. So who's been a camp loser so far? Let me know what you guys think in the comments section based on some of the reports since camp is closed that you've been seeing so far. Feel free to mention some things maybe that I did not. By the way, I didn't put Dak on either, but Dak's playing well. Don't worry about that at all. I do want to wrap things up here with the offensive line because we mentioned how good Tank has been. Part of that is because the offensive line has been bad. Wyatt, or at least the right side, Wyatt Miller is getting a chance to run with the first team because there are minor injuries right now to Cam Irving, Lael Collins, Brandon Knight, and it's just not good. Like the purpose of and the issues you run into with camp with depth guys is when they face the starters are so much better. They win the play so quickly, it kind of ruins whatever offensive stuff you were trying to put in place. That's what has happened at times. DeMarcus Lawrence blows a play so quickly, it defeats the purpose of having the offense out there. There are backup offensive tackles on this team. Wyatt Miller is getting most of the reps there at right tackle over Terrence Steele. Isaac Alarcon, the practice squad guy from Mexico this year, is not doing all that much. Haven't heard Mitch Hyatt's name mentioned. That's not a good sign from him. The Cowboys just signed Pace Murphy. The reality of life in the NFL, there is no such thing as a good fourth-string right tackle. The depth doesn't exist at the position. But still, it hasn't been very good so far for the Cowboys in camp. On the bright side, not something to worry about too much come actual game time. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.